So we are going to make ourselves some shrimp tacos today, and I always use green shrimp, and I buy the ones from the grocer, and if you go to Sprouts or Whole Foods, they will devein them for you, so you don't have to do that. Otherwise, that makes them easy to peel and utilize too. So if they already have the shell broken, and you can get the shell and the shrimp right directly out of there. I'm throwing the shells into the compost because I compost everything. I believe in full circle, and I try to eliminate waste as much as possible. So even in my kitchen, I use paper towels that are compostable, and in my home kitchen, I use bamboo paper towels because I can wash them in the washing machine, and you can use a whole roll of bamboo paper towels is the equivalent to 20 rolls of regular paper towels by being able to wash them, and they hold up very well. I even clean my ovens with them, and they scrub very, very well. When I'm peeling apart the shrimp, I am feeling for a couple of things. One, I'm looking to make sure that when they deveined them for me, that they got it all. And number two, that when I'm pulling apart the shrimp, that they hold their form, that they're not mushy, and that they come apart. Because if you pull the tail off of one and it pulls the whole shrimp apart, it's generally a bad shrimp, and so I would throw it out. And then also I use gloves because I don't like the feeling of the shrimp on me, and so also when you get to cooking them, or you have shrimp that's in the refrigerator that you cooked before, and maybe you didn't write down the date on it that you cooked it, you feel it and it feels slimy, throw them away, they're bad. Even if you heat them back up to normal temperature, you can't get rid of all the bacteria, and you're likely going to get sick. I am rinsing the shrimp to make sure that I am feeling them, so to make sure that I got all of the shells off of them and none of them feel slimy or like they're going to fall apart. You can feel some of that through the glove, but unless you feel them with your hand, it's really hard to tell. They're ready for cooking. Now we need to cook the rest of cut up the rest of the items. As I mentioned in one of my knife safety videos, in order to make sure that your cutting board does not move, I use half a sheet of paper towel and I put it on the counter so that it does not move and create a variable of a moving cutting board. So we're going to cut our shallots here, dice them up nice and small, and then dice up our garlic. And now we're going to take and dice up our shallots really quickly, and we're going to take and create flat sides. I'm going to create flat sides so it makes it easier for them to cut and they're not moving around. So I cut off the bottom of each of the shallots, and then I cut through the root like that to create them to be flat. I'm going to use all of these. See, I have both my hands engaged there so that I do not try to cut myself. So now I am taking off the skin that I don't need. And it makes it easier when you have it cut. A lot of people try to take the skin off before they cut the onion, and it doesn't work very well, but you can get a lot deeper in and not take extra pieces of the onion if you have it cut already in half. And once you get a piece going, it already just comes off, just like that. Now when you buy organic anything, sometimes they're not beautiful to begin with, and sometimes when you open them they can be a little spoiled, but you just take these little eyesores off right there and just dice them off, and you can utilize the rest of the shallot. But when you're picking up fruit and things like that, fruit and vegetables, always try and find the ones that don't have bad spots, because that's just a waste that you're paying for and you won't be able to utilize. I have another video out there that shows about